The panchayats and the local level leadership was seen by the Indian elite at that point in era as a regressive force rather than a progressive reforming or transforming
By the people?
force. No, the leadership of India at that time.
The leadership of India saw the panchayat and the local leadership
As a regressive force.
as a regressive force. Okay?
Exactly. So when you draw this comparison, the Indian bureaucracy comes across automatically as a progressive, stabilizing, modernizing force.
Okay.
So that is how even the Indian political leadership at the top indirectly enforced a highly centralized regime in India.
Okay.
It could be because of the inspiration from the Fabian socialism of Jawaharlal Nehru, or it could be any other reason. But this process has led to bureaucracy expanding its mandate significantly. In fact, the bureaucracy started doing developmental activities, which there was no precedent before. The bureaucracy was never designed to do developmental activities.
Like what?
Like, for example, digging canals, distributing pensions, supervising education system, supervising healthcare. The bureaucracy that the Britishers have given us doesn't have this in its soul.
Okay.
So, but look at it. Now, these are to be ideally delivered, managed
Wasn't
by...
the bureaucracy, for example, for good or bad, whatever the reasons were, weren't they responsible for laying the railway lines under the British, for example? So isn't the building
not really,
of canals...
frankly, not really. So most of the railroads were driven by British companies, which were given a charter to do. It's like, think about it. Now you have a telecom tower located in your village.
Okay.
It's not government who's laying it. It's Airtel which is laying it, or whoever company it is, Jio, they are doing it on their own. But they are operating under a license.
And so what was the role of bureaucracy under the British? Collection of money?
It was police state. It was a police state. The mandate was to maintain law and order, extract revenue, and transfer the revenue back to the British masters.
So essentially extract revenue and maintain law and order so that the revenue can be extracted.
Absolutely.
Those two objectives.
Even the defense objective was not to defend India, was to prevent the Russian influence
or whatever
into Indian territory.
Correct. So that they couldn't.
Exactly. So they were really, the structure that was designed at that point in time was primarily designed for law and order.
Got it.
And efficient revenue collection.
So you're saying the bureaucracy in the independent India got into developmental activities and their role was expanding into supervising healthcare, while this, in your view, should not have been the case?
Actually, frankly, at that point in time, maybe we could have done it slightly differently.
Okay.
But I would give benefit of doubt to Jawaharlal Nehru at that point in time, because he saw that the Indian political institutions, they were still very regressive in his assessment.
Yeah.
And he said, let's do it with the bureaucracy.
So that was his weapon for reforming and modernizing India.
It was a larger call that they made at that point in time.
Enough.
Let's trust them. The point is, when it was not working out, it was pretty straightforward in 1960s and 70s. Everybody knew it was not working out. We still took 20 years to come back.
But sorry, just to stay here, that you said they got into developmental activities, supervising healthcare, building canals, for example. Isn't that supposed to be Nehru and the bureaucracy structure, by putting in place such a structure, was actually using them to do these developmental activities? So why are you saying that their role got expanded?
Okay, it's a standard centralization, decentralization demo. Now think about it like this. You're a small village in UP. Okay, who gets to decide what you want?
Yes.
Who's right? Who's more suited to decide what you want? Is it Delhi or is it you? Think about it. Even is it Lucknow supposed to decide, or you supposed to decide? Now there are certain things, like you want to build a big canal from
on a river,
to
level
benefit everybody.
Correct.
Let Delhi decide. Then you execute it. So this balance is completely tilted in the favor of centralization and the lack of bureaucracy. That is why our central planning model failed. Because it was devoid of any understanding of grassroots expectations. And what is even more worrying is the police state that the British created is not tuned to listen to a citizen.
Expand on this.
Let's say, think about this. Even today, how many of us feel like walking into a police station to have a chat with the police guy? Nobody.
We don't even want the police guy to show up or...
Exactly. Even if a police guy just stares at you, you feel very concerned.
Yes.
Where is this fear coming in from?
Yeah.
Ideally, he's supposed to be the guy to protect you, is it not?
Yes.
But why is it that we have a scare? Completely scared. You get a notice from Revenue Department.
Yeah.
The local revenue officer wants to talk to you.
Yes. Scared.
You will have
Same,
this
same.
chill down your spine.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is what the Britishers have created over the last 200, 300 years. This terror they have created. Because of course they're supposed to control as governors, squeeze everything out of. Now, how can that institution provide comfort, care? So these are the major dilemma. So they made a call at that point in time saying, okay, I do not have any other institution I can depend on to deliver modernization. Thankfully, we are lucky. Pakistan was not this lucky. In Pakistan, it was army. And Indian politicians were very clever and very pragmatic. So they kept on increasing the mandate of the bureaucracy, but they also kept on tightening administrative control over the bureaucracy.